This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Moments of glory, isn't it? Our cup of joy is still overflowing and it still gives us those goosebumps. A very good evening, I'm Divya, and these are the headlines after we became the World Cup champions. The winners go to meet the President. Indian team are felicitated by Pratibha Patil. Dhoni does a clean sweep. Captain Cool is seen with his head fully shaven today. 28 years after Kapil's Devils, MST's boys in blue regain the World Cup, chasing down the highest score in a final. The country salutes Dhoni leading from the front. India beat all the former champions to lift the cup at home. Families of the men in blue savor every moment of their sweet success. Karunanidhi congratulates the Indian cricket team in a letter to the ICC President. The Chief Minister appreciates the team on Tamil Nadu's behalf. And from Indians at home to those abroad, the victory unites us all for the big team India. And here are the other top stories of the late night news. Tamil Nadu Congress Committee Chief suspends 8 rebel candidates who filed as independents. Battle of the stalwarts in Villivakkam. AIADMK's Prabhakar goes back to the seat after 30 years to be up against DMK's number 2 man Anbaragan. If the DMK's candidate for Virugambakam wins, he says he will solve the problems the public has come to him with. And Leander Pace and Mahesh Bhupathi are now world number 1 in doubles after clinching the Miami title. Well, President Pratibha Patil felicitated the Indian cricket team at the Raj Bhavan in Mumbai this evening after they lifted the 2011 ICC Cricket World Cup last night. The team members and their family members were present. Remember, the presidents of both India and Sri Lanka were watching the big finals together, apart from many celebrities who flew into Mumbai. And that's the president congratulating the Indian captain Dhoni. That's Ashish Nehra, an injured Nehra who had to miss the finals there. This result of that finger injury he had during the semi-finals. As you saw, Captain Cool there has gone in for a new look post the Magic World Cup last night. Well, after all, he shouldered a billion hopes and brought most of them to tears last night. It's time he fell light with a clean sweep there. Well, 28 years after Kapil Dev lifted India's first ever World Cup, MS Dhoni and his boys recreated history after beating Sri Lanka in the final of the World Cup last night. Needless to say, there was widespread celebration and lots of emotion.
The World Cup wasn't just won in a blink of an eye or a flip of the bat. The hard work put in showed in the emotions that flowed. A 37-year-old legend became a child again. A South African coach became an Indian for life. The Indian cricket team erupted even as Ashish Nehra tried to save his fractured finger. nothing mattered, because when you win a World Cup, you forget about everything else. A country of 1.6 billion had become a sea of joy. It was an occasion that saw tears of joy never seen before. From a Nawab to a Singh who was truly king, to even a god, the emotions ran higher than ever. The man with the Midas touch, the World Cup winning captain, hid his tears from a country. But MS, we can understand the satisfaction of scoring an unbeaten 91 of 75 balls.
I had a point to prove, not to others, to myself more than anyone else. But I'm not on the winning side, you know. First question, why Srishant, not Ashwin? Second question, Yuvraj Singh in form, why he didn't bat at number 4? So there are plenty of questions. It's good to win. And I believe, you know, that was one thing that was definitely pushing me to do well in this game.
The entire squad knew they had done it for this man. Notice how Virat goes and hands over a stump to Sachin. The man of the tournament, Yuvraj Singh, told Yusuf Pathan to lift Sachin on his shoulders. Yuvraj called him the grandpa of the Indian team, but here it was just Daddy Sachin enjoying the moment. This World Cup is truly priceless, and just like couples devils on the Lord's balcony, we shall never tire of these pictures.
Now, the team wanted to win the World Cup with Sachin Tendulkar was no secret, and after the win, player after player made it clear just how badly the boys wanted to win the title for the Master Blaster, whose resume is now complete.
Sachin Tendulkar.
Role model.
Sachin Tendulkar.
God.
Sachin Tendulkar. Greatness.
Sachin.
God comes to my mind.
One batsman that you wish you never had to bowl.
Sachin Tendulkar.
The cricketer you admire the most.
Sachin Tendulkar.
The player to watch out for in the 2011 World Cup.
Sachin Paji, always.
If you had your own chat show, what would be the one question you would ask the following celebrities? Sachin Tendulkar.
How much will he charge to join Kolkata Knight Riders?
If Sachin ever came to you for a batting tip, what would you tell him?
He'd have nothing wrong. Why would he come to me?
What would charm a girl more, Ranbir's acting or Sachin's batting?
Sachin's batting.
No, you don't have to be politically
But
correct
it's
here.
true. I mean, Sachin's batting will charm me.
If you have to start a band, who are the cricketers who will be in it?
Sachin on vocals.
I've been having nightmares against Sachin Tendulkar since I was born, I think.
Who will you pay to watch?
Sachin Tendulkar.
Really?
Yes, but I'm watching him free of cost.
Well, Team India wrote its name all over cricketing history yesterday, and we know how emotional the players got on the field after that historic win. But the joy and pride felt by their near and dear ones would have been something quite different.
This is the junior most Sehwag, baby number 2 celebrating his dad's win with a World Cup trophy.
Gautam Gambhir scored 97 runs. Right now, we're at his house and we've got his family with us.
It's a great moment for us.
More Delhi celebrations for the Mumbai win, with Virat Kohli's family thrilled about the 83-run stand their son put on with Gambhir.
It's very proud, very good feeling actually. Virat's first World Cup, and it was a quite a good performance by him. And Sachin's last World Cup probably, so nothing better he can get.
There were wild celebrations in Ikhar village in Gujarat, the home of Munaf Patel.
ऊपर वाले का शुक्र अदा करना चाहिए कि इंडिया वर्ल्ड कप जीत गया, और इसमें ये वर्ल्ड कप के अंदर हमारे गांव का एक लड़का मुनाफ पटेल खेल रहा है, और आज उन्होंने बहुत ही बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी की.
Suresh Raina's mom was literally dancing for joy. Remember, he played a critical role in the quarter-final against Australia. The best celebration came from Ranchi, where thousands of people gathered outside MS Dhoni's house. Perhaps they were keen to make amends for what had happened in 2007.
Now, celebrities have been making the best use of all the attention they have been attracting at the World Cup. Here's a look at the star presence at the stadium as everyone cheered India on.
It was the Prime Minister in the semis. In the final, it was the two presidents. Amir Khan and wife went from Mohali to Mumbai, as did Neeta and Mukesh Ambani. Politicians involved in cricket and not involved in cricket were in attendance. The rarely seen BCCI President Shashank Manohar was spotted with Sharad Pawar's daughter. Jagmohan Dalmia was there too, along with a new cricketer turned administrator. Meanwhile, a substitute Yuvraj even got the real one to crack up. The MD of Hero Honda, Pawan Munjal, was there too, as was one of India's most famous heart surgeons, Dr. Trehan. He couldn't do anything about the heartbreak this man was facing though. It was love aajkal for cricket, while even Sid had woken up. The Dayawan and the robot were arm in arm. It was clearly a jab we met moment for these two spin kings. Wonder what they said to each other. Maybe they said kal ho na ho, because they knew the Kalbali had begun. For Simon Toffel, it was relief. His first shot at umpiring at a World Cup final, because Australia was not playing this time. Arjun Tendulkar was there to watch what could be his father's last World Cup match. And NETV's Ajay Jadeja was right in the thick of things, watching with son Ayman. This Aussie was the man of the match in the last World Cup final, while this man is certainly the biggest catch for any young girl.
The only blemish on that shiny World Cup win, Team India has been fined 10% on their match fees for maintaining a slow over rate during the first innings. The match referee, Jeff Crowe, imposed the fines after the Indian team was ruled to be 1 over short of its target at the end of the match when time allowances were taken into consideration. Now, when you log into Facebook, all you see are those final moments from the World Cup final. It's either the team, the cup and the champagne, or that mighty hug Yuvraj gave Captain Dhoni. And there's, of course, those patriotic status messages. My colleague Sindhuja gets you some of them.
Hello there and welcome to a very special edition of Writing on the Wall. I'm Sindhuja. April 2nd, 2011, a day that will go down in the annals of history. India re-scripted the tale of cricket once and for all and brought back the cup after 28 long years. Now, we've been bringing you reactions from all across the nation, ecstatic fans going absolutely ballistic at the sight and the sounds of really that were emanating from Wankhede Stadium late last night. But in fact, in today's Writing on the Wall, I'll be bringing to you some very special reactions coming in from Indians who are residing in various parts of the globe. So first up, let me take you to this very interesting Facebook update that I came across today. This is coming in from a guy in Germany. His name is Rahul Dwaraknath, and he says, year after year, sitting at home back in India, we ended up disappointed. And now, 10,237 kilometers from here, I have witnessed ultimate glory. Bharat Mata ki jai. And I'm quite sure that that is pretty much the sentiment which is being experienced by several Indians, not only in Germany, but all across the world as well. And moving on now to another one, a very interesting update that I came across. It comes from all the way across from Bangkok. It's from a girl called Disha, where she says, I grew up hearing about 1983. Now I have my own story to tell. India 2011 ICC Cricket World Cup champions. Has quite a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Now, I have to admit, last night when I was watching the match, I was reduced to tears the minute India was declared the world champions. And it looks like I found a compatriot online as well. She's residing in Oregon, and this is what she had to say. Never did I think I would shed a few tears for a World Cup. That was a stunner. An amazing match, an awesome performance. You rock India, Jai Hind. I'm proud to have seen this moment. Well, absolutely, Priya, I couldn't agree with you more on this count. Now, on this note, it pretty much sums up really a myriad emotions that Indians all across the world are experiencing at this moment. But emotions apart, I'm quite sure that there is a very interesting question on everyone's mind right now. And this avid Facebooker is putting up just that and echoing the same sentiment. And his question is, where is Poonam Pandey? Now, I'm quite sure that's which is making the rounds right now, and I think his friend who has been really looking out for this particular person on YouTube has this to say, that I've been looking out for her on YouTube for over an hour and I can't seem to find her. Well, Lloyd, I think you should probably go ahead and continue your search while I go ahead and continue to look for some more wacky updates on Facebook.
This is NDTV Hindu's late night news. Coming up, the Villivakkam residents feel old and neglected. So what's the task ahead for this seat's candidates?